Alright, we are ready to do Daikara. So I will need some electricity resistance. What do we have here? Probably never gonna use this cured leather, to be honest, so I'm gonna transmog it just to reduce the clutter. Alright, looks like the hat is going back on. Unless I can find something better. These are kind of similar. I don't get the armor benefit of the other cloak. The Void Striker was a good ability, but I really do need electricity resistance. Let's first drink the elixir of stone skin that we've received from the alchemist. So our armor will increase by 4 permanently. No, let's go into Daikara first. Oh, there is an escort quest, which basically this escort is dead. What a bad spawn. Unless I can confuse everyone and somehow get to them on time, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, he's gonna die. Yep, we've tried, but this was an impossible one. It's unfortunate too, because he was a thief, which is what we needed to get some invisibility detection. But what can you do? So let's try the elixir of stone skin. Alright, and then we'll see if we do have some easy. The grounding is +6. How much electricity do we have now? Nothing. That's no good. We're gonna get hammered, most likely. So I think I don't have much of a choice. I'm gonna have to put something that I don't like. We can use this one. We'll do less damage, but we get +9 resistance and more physical crit chance. It's a lot less damage than what we're doing now, so I'm not particularly sure that that is actually wise. The alternative one is to just put the hat. Yeah, we'll start by putting the hat, because this hat, while good, because it gives us effectively 40 more life and more accuracy, is not that great. So we'll put that hat. It's Arcane Disruption as well, which I can't afford, unfortunately. So, well, might be a chance we have to take. What it means is we might have to pull out of combat more, I guess, more early than we would like. Now that's way too much of a risk, unfortunately. Way too much of a risk. I'll put back that hat. And instead we're gonna put on the cloak, so we're gonna lose our special cloak ability. So we'll put the +9 lightning resistance cloak. And oh, we have a Stormbringer gauntlets. I didn't see that. What's our current gauntlets? The Flame Rot. Yeah, we don't care about that. Yeah, I'm gonna put these ones. +15 lightning resistance. Ah. No, that's much better. We should have put it ages ago. And given that, so this one is non-effective for now, and this one is from the flame rot, is non-effective. This will reduce lightning by 69, and we do have the other torque, but that's for physical nature and temporal. No, I think we're fine now. We've got lightning plus 24 and then plus 10% on top of that. So let's see what happens. We just got hit with physical damage by the rocks, which is quite unfortunate, so I'm gonna rush this guy and kill. So if they keep chucking rocks at us, we're gonna be in problem. But I think we should be good if we just close range to them and avoid long corridors. So we might even use the dig tool here to put like a point where we can sort of avoid getting hit from multiple directions, but I think for now we're okay. We're just gonna have to be more careful. Somebody threw a boulder here. Okay, these guys. So we are going to put regen. They do a lot of damage with the boulder. If I can actually get a physical resistance, it's gonna be good. Let's shout here. And we're quickly gonna have to kind of dispatch them. We go to there. So they keep chucking rocks at us, but I think we should be fine. So long as we reduce damage, kind of stay in the clear areas and not expose ourselves to too many of them. A worst case scenario, I'm going to switch that to the one that does physical reduction. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to switch the torque to the other one. Okay. And we're still gonna kind of attract them. We do a lot of damage, so we can kill most of them in 3 hits, but okay. So the lightning barely did anything of consequence because of our resistances. 40 damage is not a lot. I'm not gonna waste my dash on these guys. I'm gonna just kind of kill them, because I can take the poison, it's not a problem. Okay, there's an archer here. We will rush him. We kill the giant first, because he's more of a difficulty. And I think we're gonna be okay. It's annoying, this is annoying, that's where the thief would have gone. It's kind of annoying that we missed him, but I didn't have much luck with escorts in this game. And escorts are quite good, but sometimes the RNG is cruel. Lots of cold drakes. We do have a quite okay, very high cold resistance actually, plus 30. So I'm not concerned at all. We can just kind of bash at them. They do 1 cold damage to us. We pretty much mitigate most of it. So troll, yeah, that's not that's not going to be a problem. We're in a vortex here. This is essentially gives us a massive range defense, so this would be a pretty good place to hide if they're gonna throw rocks at us. It also, what else does it do? This terrain, it's harder to shoot from it, which we don't care, and incoming projectiles are slower, so it's a very good location to essentially hide from these from the giants. But we pretty much cleared most of them from here, so I don't think there's a problem. I'll use the auto explore. A thief. Alright, cool. Let's go. Next level. It's all crap. I'm gonna sell it. Alright, level 2. More cold drakes. Not a concern. Not a concern at all. I actually like cold drakes. I don't like the cold, but I like cold drakes. Very long corridors. I can't stand this crap. Okay. Some archers. There was an expedition here, but we will ignore that law. That got slowed, that got destroyed. Alright. I'm not gonna stay in the clear here because somebody can shoot a rock down there. Just like these guys. We can go and kill them really quickly though. Okay, as long as there's no unique here, we should be alright. Although the last boss in here is okay. He hit us with another rock. Splendid. Shout. Didn't affect him. Since we've got that special weapon, do we? No, we're still using our big weapon. Let's what do I want to do? We still got the lightning stuff from the Stonebringer gauntlets. But they've got, they would have, they don't have lightning resistance, so he's dead. 55 damage, that's not bad at all. Okay, he's chucking rocks at us, and he's a unique. Weapon of Wrath, Weapon of Light, Chant of Resistance. He's got 39 physical resist, plus 17 to all. Death Dance, Shield Pummel, Throw Boulder, that's the problem. I think we can easily take him if we... First I'll pop in a shield. Then I will advance... I'll pop in Resilience of the Dwarves and I'll advance somewhat. Hit, stun. Alright, he's stunned, which essentially means he's dead. Okay. Don't want to make any mistakes here. Daikara can be quite deadly. If I can finish this without dying, that'll be a good result. That'll mitigate the death that I incurred before, which was quite unfortunate. I still remember, I still have the scars on my flesh. Alright, are these the Devourers? Yeah. So they're quite interesting because they can, they've got gnashing teeth and bite, which basically allow them to cause bleed damage. It gets them into frenzy as well, then their crit increases and all sorts of other crap. It's not a huge problem. I think, no, this is a single strike lightning, so that's not a huge thing. I think I'm gonna pop in Confusion. And then we don't even have to worry about stun. Okay, they sort of bled us, but that's no biggie. Alright, that's number 2 that's gone. No. Alright. What have we got here? I'll let him come to us. He doesn't want to. I'll sneak in from the other side because it's closer. I'll rush this guy here and then I'll pop in Death Dance. Okay. Yeah, so the last one we fight is gonna be a flaming red Wyam, which is the big red dragons, which is one of the requirements for the Brotherhood of Alchemists. Or was. We didn't pick up that one. That was the fourth guy. That was Umgrol, I think. No, Umgrol is here. Would have been someone else. Doesn't matter. It was too hard to complete anyways, because it required all of the 3 great worms to be killed, and it's not gonna happen. Okay, we don't care about slime. Now, this is a temporal rift. It actually takes you into another zone, into a rift in the space-time continuum. Problem is, it's a pretty dangerous area, and you gotta have some pretty good temporal resists, which we don't really have. We've got some items that provide us that, but it's probably too dangerous. I've died plenty of times in there. Oh, there's the lightning guy. Snow Giant Thunderer. I think we actually in the alt zone for this that is actually quite easy. There's another alt zone where there's a couple of these lightning bosses, and they're massively difficult. A trollish poem. How lovely. Yeah, we're fighting animals here still. That's and oozes. It seems particularly easy. I'm concerned that it's a prelude to me making mistakes. I'll put the shield now and let them come to us. Okay, we're in flames. That's okay. All good. Talk of Mind Blast. That's some mind damage, which is pretty good. Not a lot of creatures have mind resistance. Okay, we let them come. Yeah, you see that I'm not actually doing automap here, because the automap will tend to send you into these long corridors, so I don't really wanna, the auto explore, I don't really wanna risk it. Like here I see this guy is here. I can walk all throughout here and cop a boulder, or I can come from behind. He probably can't see me. Oh, and we've got a healing area here as well, so he's gonna be stuffed because we will keep getting healed in here. Yeah. I think it's safe to do auto explore now because we've explored most of it. Alright, so we're gonna ignore the temporal rift for now. I'm gonna grab this steel ring because we can imbue it with a gem later on. Nothing here captures my eye. No. So we're gonna sell it all for trash. Now we killed enough enemies, and every enemy that you kill powers up that orb in the Shertul Fortress. And this is just a notification to tell us that we've sent enough energy to improve the Rod of Recall. So if we go back to Shertul and we use the energy, the Rod of Recall will now not send us back to the world map, but send us back to the Shertul Fortress. But we don't really need to do that just yet. Nothing concerns me. He can throw rocks, so I'm gonna move backwards. I'm gonna kill the rock thrower in here. Good time to use Death Dance. Okay. Okay, there's some graves. I'm not gonna disturb anything just yet. I'm gonna wait. Alright. Ratha the Worm, level 22 boss. He's got Freeze, which is annoying, Ice Breath, Ice claws, ice, 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 and icy skin. Is not gonna be a problem with our ice resistance. The only thing is, I wonder, just his defenses. Okay, he's got stun resist 100%, so I'm not gonna bother using stun on him. What I am going to do, I'm gonna kill him. He's probably gonna be susceptible to confusion. I'll use stun on the other guy because I know that's gonna work. Yeah, he still did a lot of damage, 145. Imagine how much damage he would have done without our cold resistance. So we're gonna pop up a shield. We're gonna confuse the crap out of him. Then we are going to pop in, not yet, not resistance of the dwarf, not just yet. I'm going to move one forward like this. Forward strike. Yeah, I'm gonna put resilience of the dwarf so he doesn't use anything else on us. So our resists are now, sorry, our saves are now increased quite a fair bit. I need to put regen. And okay, let's see how much damage we can do to him. We do about 10% because he doesn't have big resistances. He's got good armor. It's good if I could actually cut down that armor, but it's not gonna happen. His defenses are low, 18, so I'm probably almost always gonna hit. So I'm just gonna chuck everything on him. One Death Dance. I'm gonna wait on Execute, because the cooldown on Execute, it's actually 8. So we will probably have the opportunity to use it again. And he's not confused anymore. He's got infusions. Healing, which he hasn't used yet. Oh no, he has. He has used it. But it only healed him 100 points. I think we can finish him now. So the stun's not gonna affect him, but it does do more damage anyways, even if it doesn't stun. So, alright, so now he frozen us, so we have to attack the ice. And he's probably gonna use it as an opportunity to heal. So I'm gonna use Rod of Annulment on him. His knockback is out, and that's it. Didn't do much. Okay, I'm gonna do forward advance with cleave. Oh good, he backed out, so we can do it again and it'll do more damage. Yeah, keep backing out, it's all good. I'd rather he does that. Alright, he's dead. So, we didn't actually fight the gold worm here. So this was much easier than usual. Usually there's a massive gold dragon in an open volcano area with about 50 other small hatchlings and other drakes. This has been particularly fairly easy. Bloom Soul, pristine flowers coat, it refreshes your body. What is that? I've never seen that. Frost Treads, a pair of leather boots. That's what I like about the game. Sometimes you find this unique boss that you've never encountered before and he drops these cool items. Bloom Soul, okay, it's a Mind Star, so we don't actually use it. But I'm gonna take it anyways. These are the Frost Treads, so the boots. Lots of stats on them, strength, dex and cunning, which is good. Lots of cold resistance. And some extra light radius. I might grab them just because of it changes some of the damage to cold, which could be useful. It's good to kind of spread your damage, not have everything on physical, because then if somebody's got physical resist, you're pretty much screwed. But this one gives 12 extra stats, which is good, and 30 collectively resistance gives, so it's not bad. It reduces the critical multiplier, but our crits aren't actually quite high just yet to worry about that, so I'm probably gonna wear that. And we'll continue. And we almost leveled up. Oh, what the hell is that? That's a blighted wolf. Wow, I almost missed him. I'll stun him. Alright, cool. So we just got a lore that said how to become a necromancer. If you get all 3 of these lore scrolls, you can later on go to the graveyard near Last Hope, which is the main city, and if you kill the boss there, you unlock the necromancer class, which is good to know if you like to play these sort of characters. Oh, a grey mold. I'm not scared at all. What the hell? You kidding me? It's really it. I've been telling you guys this is a hard area, and then when you're gonna play, you're gonna think this is a walkover, and you know, like a face roll, you'll come here and you'll get hammered. This has been particularly easy, misleadingly so. It is a bit strange, and this is a terrain icy floor. Increases movement by 20, provide cold damage piercing, and minus 30 stun immunity, so it's easier to get stunned on it. I am still going to be careful though. Okay. Alright, that's it. We've done all of Daikara, except for the temporal rift and those graves. So I think I know what happens if we disturb the grave, and I don't think we're gonna survive it. I think you basically fall into this pit and you're gonna have to fight all these undead mobs. It's essentially like an onslaught kind of defense. There is no real reward at the end. I think you just get a lot of experience and an achievement. And I'm only going to do it if I'm sure that I can survive it, which I'm not. So you can't teleport out of there, and it's not necessarily an easy place. If we switch teleports to another rune, because teleport's not going to be useful there, so I might actually put like a heroism infusion instead of rune teleportation. And we might still not survive it. I'm not sure it's that, you know, it could just be extra experience, but it's worth trying. It's mostly undead, so I'm considering using not the spectral blade, but I had a weapon that dealt with undead. What was it? I can't remember now. It was this one. A plus 12% damage against undead. But it's very low damage anyways. It's almost not worth using it anyways. We actually do a lot of damage with this maul. So I'm actually going to change the physical, put this one for the physical resist. Because that's gonna be useful. Actually, which ring we don't need? This one just gives strength and armor. This one gives cold, resist, light. I think we can take that off. We can put Savior of the Mountain for 11% more weapon resist. And I'm basically looking at anything that can give us any sort of advantage there. And I'm going to use the Linen of the Void Stalker because we can use that ability to save us. I've got this one for physical temporal damage by 105. I think with our configuration we could be good. So I'm gonna try and see whether we can do it. Okay, let's try it now. This could be the death of us though, so we'll see what happens. Actually, I'll put this back here because we've got it now. Alright. Oh no, that's not what it does. So you never really know what happens when you disturb the grave. This just spawned some unique Isildira. So I might have actually screwed up by changing all the gear. But that's gonna be tough. We might die here actually, so I might actually abandon this and we can come to her later, so I can teleport away. But let's see what she's got. It's level 32, jeez, alright. She will do mostly, if I have to guess, hazard a guess, I would say Ice Core and Flame Infusion. Let's see. She's pure ice, her cold affinity is 17, so we can't hurt her with cold damage because she's gonna gain, after we hit her for the damage, she's gonna gain 17% health. Her resistance is increased by 22. It's very hard to crit her with Ice Core. Flame Infusion, when she throws, okay, she uses Alchemist Bomb, she's an alchemist. You infuse them with flames, so fire damage. Okay. Okay. Throw a gem. Will explode for fire damage. So she does fire damage. And the golem does just, I guess, normal attacks. He's resistance to fire. So considering that I took away all my fire damage, I've got 24% fire, so we could put back the thing that gave us could put something that gives us a fire effect. Let's see. Lightning, there was a fire here. No. No. It's too weak. Alright, the best way to do it is try to stun her. Which work. Put the shield. I'll just use all my abilities. And we'll see if we even do some damage. We do a lot of damage actually. So we might be able to take her. She's still stunned. Okay, she's dead. So it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, but it could have been pretty brutal. The thing is, we do a lot of damage. Okay, let's disturb another grave. Nothing. Yvette the Grave Wit. Okay, this is a different one. She's stealthed. Freeze, explosion traps, lightning, charm mastery. Okay, I think we can take her, depending on damages she does. So we'll see if we can stun. We succeeded in stunning, so I think it's fine. I'll do Death Dance, just for massive amount of damage. And she's still stunned, and then I'll execute. Didn't quite work. I'll put the shield on. But I think she's almost dead. She doesn't do as much damage as she thinks she wants to do. So that's it. Okay, so that's nice. 2 bosses down. Any more graves? Anyone want to open more graves? No, I don't think there's any more graves here. So okay, it's not too bad. We've completed this section of Daikara. And I'm gonna go to the previous map. I'm gonna stop the video and I'm gonna put some temporal equipment, and next we're gonna see whether we can do the temporal rift. Although the problem with the temporal rift is I believe you might be locked in there and you can't get out until you kill the Time Rift brothers. It's 2 clones at the end, clone bosses that you have to defeat. So I'll have to think about whether I want to do it, but it kind of might be worth it. I'm just gonna check there's nothing here that I want, and it does not appear to be, so. Alright, where's the temporal rift? In here. Alright, and we're gonna cut in here, and we're gonna come back when we're still alive. Catch you guys later.